We're having fun on the show today. I want to thank the cast of Grease for coming by this morning. That was fun, huh?
That's my wife and my story. We were Grease.
Were you?
That's right. I love the movie.
From Rydell High. You and
Yes.
Sandy, huh? Sort of. Well, sort of. Metaphorically speaking.
I was Danny.
Yeah, you were
Zuko,
Danny.
And my wife was absolutely Sandra Dee.
Was she really?
Oh yeah. She was a rescuer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is. My daughters love the story because they know mom and dad's
life.
story.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's great. I want you, hey, we're going to talk a little brew pub here, and the Blue Grasshopper is now open in Rio Rancho.
Yes, sir.
We are excited for you guys.
Yes, sir. It's a lot of fun. I can't believe how much fun we're having.
It's fun to go to work every day, huh?
It is. It is. I really look forward to getting up in the morning and going in, and we're meeting some tremendously nice people. Great neighborhood around us. You know, I grew up in Wisconsin, and we always had a neighborhood pub. You had, just some place you went to meet your neighbors, to talk and have fun, and that's been lacking. And so we are now the neighborhood pub in Rio Rancho, and the neighborhood has really been supportive. Wonderful people. We're having a great time.
So why the Blue Grasshopper? How did the place get its name?
That's a pretty interesting story. My partner, Peter Apers, is he's a musician. He's a man of just many, many talents. He's my brewer. He makes great beer. He grew up in Holland, so brewing has been a part of his life ever since he was a kid.
That's the guy you want for a brew pub.
As a musician, he had a mentor in Rio Rancho. He's been in Rio Rancho about 15 years. But as a brewer, as a guitar player, he had a mentor. And his mentor was a huge fan of the old David Carradine Kung Fu series. And so he always called him Grasshopper. And he was a blues player. So when we were looking for a name, somehow we just came up with the Blue Grasshopper.
It's one of those, it's memorable.
You know, it's funny, when I first opened our business account, the lady that helped me at the Bank of America, she said, "What's the name of your business?" And I said, "Well, we're the Blue Grasshopper." And she says, "I don't know why, but that makes me feel good." And that's exactly what we're trying to do. And I think probably the most enjoyable thing I've had done, or the best thing that's been said to me so far, is I had a Vietnam veteran, which I am. Another Vietnam veteran was in the bar last night, and he says, "I felt comfortable the minute I walked in."
Nice.
I said, "That's what we're trying to do."
That's what we were going for.
That's right. That's right.
So talk about the brew a little bit. What kind of beer are you making?
Well, Peter grew up in Holland, right on the border with Belgium. So he's really he's focused on Belgium style.
Yeah.
So we have an English style pale ale that's his that is very good if you understand English style. And we have a if I can say it right, a Dunkerweizen. Yes, he's educating
it's a wheat
me
beer,
in
right?
beer. Yes. Yeah, and it just, actually we sold out of our beer right away. We have a 3-barrel brewing system that we've installed, but we haven't started brewing in that yet. So we, as a small brewer, we are only allowed to sell craft beers made in New Mexico. So we've got,
nothing wrong with that.
I just saw on the news that there were several of our local brewing partners that won awards at a big event in Colorado. So we're carrying their beer. So you don't have to drive all the way to Albuquerque to get good Albuquerque beer. We've got 19 taps, and probably all but 5 or 6 are going to be from other local brewers. And so
nice.
And it's a wonderful community. I didn't expect the reception we'd get when I first started talking to other brewers. It's like, well, come on in. You're part of the family. They've been very supportive.
I mean, they're kind of competitors, but you're really running a neighborhood spot. You're not trying to outbrew these guys. You're just part of the family.
Yeah, and it's it's that old rising tide raises all ships theory.
Yes.
That we just provide them another outlet for their beer. And it's funny. I moved here from Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, you think nothing about driving 2 hours to go to dinner. And the funny thing is, since I've been here, I find that people won't drive 30 minutes for dinner. So you need that neighborhood access.
Now tell me about your food.
We have a Italian wood-fired pizza oven, and we have no experience with it, so the reason we had a soft opening was just to get used to using the oven. and it makes incredible pizza.
I'll bet.
I mean, the patrons that have been coming in so far, for the first 10 days, everything we made, we just made, and here, try this, what do you think, try this. People have raved about the pizza. We have our wives are very active as well. Sandra D is.
Yes, you can go in and meet her.
The two wives came up with a chicken pesto pizza recipe that is absolutely fantastic. And everybody just comes in.
That and a beer, and you're all set.
That's it. That's all you need. Eventually, we want to add calzones and sandwiches and salads, but right now we're just focused on getting the pizza right and keeping the beer cold.
Good project to have.
Yes,
How
sir.
long you been open now?
Like I said, our soft opening was about 10 days ago, and basically just friends, family, anybody in the neighborhood who happens to walk by, because the whole time we've had people that just coming up, looking in the windows, knocking on the door, and anybody that comes in, I give them a tour, take them in the back, show them the brewery. And it's just a nice place to go.
Nice. Where are you located?
We're on just off of Highway 528, about midway between Southern and Northern Boulevards. There's a shopping center with Target and Albertsons, and we're just immediately north of there.
I know right where you are.
Yeah, it's
I'll
a
come
great
by and
place,
have a
great
pizza and a beer.
location. Yep.
It's great to have you on, Greg.
Hey,
Thanks.
it's a
Congrats.
pleasure. I appreciate the opportunity you've given me. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We like
Alrighty.
knowing about new stuff.
Terrific.
The Blue Grasshopper Brew Pub in Rio Rancho. Check it out. We'll be back in a moment.
Thank you, sir.